Hi everyone, welcome to X's and O's with LeRoy Butler, and we're going to examine a couple of plays from the New York Giants game. And first we'll go offense, so that you don't get too excited and blow a gasket.
We're going to put Matt LaFleur, we're going to put him in purple for the first time.
Okay, all right, you're going to give him a little bit of credit for this one.
Well, it's his offense.
All right, so what we have is overload on this side, a 3-by-1.
Yes.
With actually, so he's trying to force them to be in a run formation. It's first and goal on the 8.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in run personnel because he has a fullback in the game.
Yep.
But then he swings them out here. They are in nickel, though, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they're
4.
They're
Well,
in the
they're base.
Well, they're in a base, but they had two guys standing up as like a nickel defense. But it's a basic coverage, though, basically.
Yeah, and so
and they're kind of confused. I think that's why this works.
Yeah, and I think this is a key because they think it's a running play with the fullback in the game. Anyway,
absolutely.
So they are the decoys.
Yes.
Vitale's going to run up here, and Jamal Williams is going to run out here.
And what they do right here is flood the zone. They're going to put 4 guys in this half.
Right. And 27 is going to have to go here, and 20 is going to have to come out to get Jamal Williams. All right, now you get to take over.
Now, the thing about this particular play, it takes time to develop.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys have to know that if I get a free rusher, I got to throw it out here. But I don't want to do that. I want to go through my progression because I want to give the tight end a chance to come across, and I want to see them cross so I can have 17 come and sit right there in the middle. Because hoping that one of these, you only need one of these 3 guys underneath to take the bait.
Screw up,
just
right.
one. And you know we have 47 in purple for a reason.
So you know which one
because he basically followed the tight end and vacated the middle. So I'm just going to move him. And when Aaron Rodgers gets set up in time, he has to stay in there because he's getting pressure from somewhere.
Yeah, he had to
some
move.
Stress. So he got off the spot, but he hung with it because he just knows that in practice this play works on the scout team, but in practice you don't really get guys rushing hard. This is my bailout. If something happens, I can just throw it here. They flood the zone, and who knows? Sometimes this guy walks in the end zone. But we're trying to get this ball to Davante Adams. When we look for the pictures or the video, you're going to see that you're just hoping they're supposed to have 3 guys underneath right here to just stop anything in the middle from basically just vacating. And you just need one guy.
And this is such a big part of football is, like you said, you need one guy
that's it.
to follow. And that's part of why you have all these crossing routes, because they confuse you or you react to them.
Brian Noble told me if some guy's in front of you, you could bet there's a guy behind you.
Is that right?
He used to always tell me that because I used to want to jump these under routes.
What I thought was really cool about this play was that it was almost like curtains were opening. So you have these 2 crossing routes, and then you open, and voila, here's Davante Adams standing alone in the middle. So let's look at the video, and first we'll just go to the play as a whole, and you can see it run all the way through.
And sometimes you like to get a little hard count down there. Now again, you're getting a little
it
stress right there.
There it is. That's really nice.
And great job by Davante Adams sticking the ball out. Because I've seen receivers do that and they fumble. But in that kind of rain and snow and stuff like that.
Well, we'll show that in a minute. Now let's break down from the end zone camera. Now, 41's okay.
Now watch 47.
Right there. Like 47.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, he's biting on 89, right?
Right.
What else is going on?
And see, the thing about it, if he stays there, now Davante is covered. But by Aaron getting off the spot, now you have Davante, if he is covered by 47, he can move to Aaron's right and still get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you have other outlets. You could try to throw the corner route to Vitale, or you could throw it out to just survive the down out to Jamal Williams, or you could just step up and run it and slide too. There's a lot of options with
That's true. You could have run that up the middle.
Yeah, because Aaron's going to step up, and he's going to make it like one of his traditional sidearm throws. And, again, that's just a great design of a play against a weak secondary that has 3 young guys in the secondary.
Right.
Because that what happens to the Packers secondary. When you have guys moving around, it distracts the defense.
And give Adams credit. sticking that ball right over the
That's
end
amazing.
line. So really nice play all the way around.
Davante Adams has scored more touchdowns than maybe other one guy in the last 2 years or so. The guy is a touchdown machine. So if he's on your fantasy team, you're definitely going to the playoffs.
Yeah, early in the year he wasn't doing much, but he's back.
He's going to make it up, so don't worry.
Okay, now we're going to get the blood boiling, and we'll go to a defensive
do we have to?
play. We do.
All right.
We do.
Stay tuned.
All right. Okay, you ready?
No.
All right. Why don't you point out why you have 3rd and 12 in purple here?
Well, it's 3rd and 12.
So let's say 12 is what, about here?
Yeah, give or take. And most coaches, they play a zone. Mm-hmm. And they play it because you have 4 quarters where if they throw anything deep, this coverage is designed for deep throws.
Okay.
So Fred Sherman used to say, you know what? I'm not doing it anymore. I'm a blitz on 3rd and 12. I'm going to lock these guys up, and I'm sending 5 or 6. I'm just doing it because you guys are not playing the quarters coverage correctly when he first got in. Then we played it masterfully. And then it was a good switch up. You know, we would hug up. We had a middle linebacker hug up on the back just in case if it's a screen. Because 3rd and 12 screens, draws, and deep throws. So it would almost look like a blitz. But in this frustration, when you see it on television, you yell to your television, Tremont, what are you doing? You're old. It's not on Tremont. Right. And that's why you have to watch this show to find out the real truth. Right. And again, the alignment is the first thing that disturbs me because 26 is too shallow. He should be deeper.
He should be at least at the first down.
At least.
Right?
It's 3rd and 12.
31 is perfect.
He was perfect. King, too shallow. He should be wider and a little bit more depth.
Yeah.
Because remember, this is his quarter. This is his quarter. So, and maybe the linebackers, and you're going to call him a linebacker, although he's a defensive back, I would like him more in the middle. And Martinez was a little bit wide. But that's just nitpicking, really, because it's 3rd and 12. His depth is going to ultimately be okay. And then the other corner, I'm okay with Alexander.
Actually, he was way off. I got
he was off. He was off.
Playing
he was fine.
The sticks.
He was
like
fine.
Like he should be.
And trust me when I tell you this. Just trust. They told Daniel Jones in practice, we're going to put trips away with a short split. They're going to be in quarters. Throw it to the one guy who's only had 15 catches all year. He's going to be wide open because he never even looked backside. And when you see the video, you're going to see this guy came in here and ran a corner route. And Tom, he was wide open. King, they had what we call the check down. He jumped the check down. And these guys got a little overextended.
But they were there. If that throw is to
they're just playing the depth.
They're there.
Yeah, they're just
they can make this tackle on Barkley.
Again, you don't need to do that, King. Come out here and stay in your quarters. And Amos, he's fine. He's in his quarters. Mm-hmm. Here's the stress.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Here's the stress. Because this guy comes over and runs like a deep over, like this. And guess who's supposed to leave him alone? Mm-hmm. He's going into your quarters, into Amos's quarter. Savage, let him go. Yeah, but he jumps him. Now, they've told him in practice, if this guy vacates, you got a nice little seam right here, and it should be either a touchdown or a big play. So Tremont is outside. And the reason why he's outside, Tom, because in years this guy would run a corner route. And he was wide open if he's inside. So he was outside where he's supposed to be, and he stayed there, and they threw a 43-yard play because of Savage vacated the zone.
Right down here, he's anticipating that Savage is going to be back here and will make a run at this throw. That's why he's got outside leverage, as they call it.
Yes, the guy run, and really, to be honest with you, he really has a flat area. If some of these guys run a comeback, he would help. But by him being a savvy veteran, Tremont, he just carries him.
I think he probably saw there was no help and might have just carried it anyway.
But on your television, you're thinking it's on Tremont.
Yeah.
But no, it's just
too aggressive. Really, it's great to be aggressive as a safety, right?
Yeah, in some coverages, yes, but not in quarters.
Right.
Take your time. Your first step should be back. His first step, he didn't really move it, and he came up.
Yeah.
Don't be taking fakes and stuff at 3rd and 12.
And
don't do that.
The thing I always come back to is what you always say, which is, it's better to let them get to here than it is to let them get to here, because you live another down.
Absolutely.
And instead of giving them a big, huge play.
Yeah.
So let's go to the video.
You go to the video, you're going to see it.
All right, we're going to just run it through first. Now, one of the things we're looking at is they're communicating. We talked about this in 5 questions.
Yes.
Communication. They're communicating. Okay, they shouldn't get this wrong. And you'll see they'll continue to communicate. Everybody's looking at each other. Yeah, we got it, quarters, whatever.
But when the ball snaps, something else happens.
There's Barkley crossing the middle, and boom.
And Savage is not even in the picture.
Right. And now we'll show you exactly how that broke down, because when you see it, you see why it's so wide open.
Yes. You see Savage up top.
All right. Now here's the routes, right?
Yep. And all he has to do is just get in a smooth back pedal and stay in your quarter. See, he didn't move. See, these guys are already running, and he's not taking a step yet. Now, although Amos is a little high, at least he is backpedaling.
Mm-hmm.
And so is Jair Alexander. King never backpedal until late, and then he bites. It's 3rd and 12. Come back. Come back for the corner route at the bottom.
And part of the reason you have these linebackers that's indicated their sight lines is they've got Barkley.
Yes.
And King, if you look at the bottom, he's chasing Barkley, and look at the guy, the tight end, 82, down in the corner. I mean, Amos is caught in a bad spot there, right?
Yeah,
because he's got that guy crossing in front of his face, and he's got the guy going to the corner.
Right.
And he can't really cover. He can only cover one of them, and it should be the guy crossing, right?
This should not be happening in a basic coverage like cover 4. You put cover 4 in OTAs, but you tell guys, don't be so aggressive. Just take it easy. It's 3rd and 12.
Yeah.
We can always come up and rally if they throw it underneath, but they've been saving this play all week, and you can bet you Dwayne Haskins is watching the same thing. They're going to get to the same thing just like San Francisco did, and on and on.
And here's another thing you always say. What did you just tell me earlier?
Never 2 safeties should be on the same side in a zone. It just can't happen. That's what Cardinal said. It's just not. I mean, unless you're in man-to-man. I mean, if you're in a zone, both safeties are on the same side. So you would say the safety play on this down is unacceptable for a Pettit's defense. I mean, I don't even know if I can blame Pettit for this.
Yeah, I don't know if you caught that at the bottom, but 82, if he throws it to 82, it's potentially a touchdown.
I mean, you saw George Kittle run a 61-yarder.
Yeah.
I mean, and this tight end, which they've been having problems with tight ends, this particular tight end, I think this is a rookie. He had like 6 or 7 catches for like 70 yards.
Their top 2 tight ends were out.
Yeah, so they had to run a kind of a backup rookie, and he's wide open.
And this is just to show you how much room was there.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's a lot of room.
And see, you don't only see Savage in the picture. And see, look at it this way. Tremon's a true veteran. He's not going to go hang one of these guys out and say it's their fault. No, he's not going to do that. But again, when you look at it back to the board, if you cover this properly, he dumped the ball down to the check down, you got 2 guys rally up, and we're off the field.
Mm-hmm.
But nope, we get another explosion play, and now we got to go, and they possibly make it at least a field goal or a touchdown. This defense has to get better if you want to get to the Super Bowl. We all know that.
Yeah.
But I don't think any team right now is Super Bowl ready. Teams have been losing. But you got to remember one thing. This is a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? You're going to play another rookie this week.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give them these basic throws. Make them go to the check down to get off the field.
Yeah, and they did eventually, pick him off 3 times, which was good.
Yes.
But I think our point here is that these are the kind of mistakes against Jimmy Garoppolo, against Kirk Cousins that are going to lose you games.
Or Russell Wilson.
Yeah, or Russell Wilson, you play them. I mean, you think he's not going to find that? Yeah. And I just keep thinking about the George Kittle play, how simple, or how this is just another version of that. You know?
And if I was one of the guys in the secondary, I would take the constructive criticism and say, "Hey, listen, I got to fix this. I got to slow it down. Be slow to go in these quarter coverages because everybody see this. Because if you do it properly, you'll get a lot of interceptions. Because they're thinking sooner or later you're gonna do this again.
Yep.
And you're gonna fix it. So.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that.
I did not enjoy it.
You didn't enjoy it,
No,
but hopefully
not
our viewers did.
Yes.
So we will be back after the Washington game.
Yep. Hopefully
to
after
look
a
at
victory.
more. All right.
Bye-bye.
See you next week.